guess if I press T now, I'm getting to jump there and get the Kulus. Perfect. You get in there. Here's the ladder. You maybe climb up. Get to this ladder, climb up. And the Kulus. Just how it's supposed to be. Here in Sumeru City. If you get to the back, and all the way up, the entire tree, you will have one here. It's right above the sanctuary entrance, basically. If you're here at the sanctuary and go the entire way up and then jump down, you'll find one here. You can also take that thing. Eventually you have to infuse it with electro to jump higher. To get it. If you port to this teleporter here, follow this way to Sumeru City, you find that stone here. If you apply Dendro to it, it will move. And Kolei will die. Inside it, you'll find the Dendroculus. If you're at Ganharva Ville, you go to the big stairs. Up there is a place where you can port up. From here, you find another one. Then you have to follow the tree a little bit, and then you find another Dendroculus. If you go to Sumeru City, you will walk over a bridge, or like, I don't know, let's call it a bridge. If you jump down and glide under it, there's a Kulus. If you port to this teleporter here and go to the west, the mountain up, you will find a hut with a singing Aranara on it and a Kulus. If you go from this teleporter to the south and jump down the waterfall, you get another Kulus. If you port to this teleporter and follow the path to the north, you'll find a Kulus you can jump to. If you port to this teleporter, go to the northeast, there is a wither zone. If you clear it, this mushroom gets available to get this Kulus up there. If you teleport to this teleporter, go to the southeast. If you're on the bridge, you just jump down and can glide right into the Grana. I mean Kulus. Basically, near that village, you will see it on the quest. Go down the way. Right there. I mean, to get the Dendroculus, you probably have to do this. Yep. And it's here. This one might be a little bit annoying to get to. You get here, get over the entire way to like roughly here. Then you can fly over, activate that with Electro, jump up, activate that flower, and then you fly over. There's another one. If you go at the same spot, again, right from here, you can jump down, get under the tree, and there's another one. After you take this one under the tree, you get out, follow them a little bit, and you already see him down there over the waterfall. Just fly over there and fall down. If you get down here, you will have to fight a wither here. After you finish the wither, this rock will go up, and the Culus is right underneath it. If you're around here, there's a camp with a few sand boys. It's right under the platform here, well hidden.
Such fortunate weather. Care for a walk?
If you destroy that wither, a little bit north of the weapon domain, you unlock
So this is the thrill of adventure.
this one. If you port to the weapon material domain, you walk down here, jump down, here's a hole, you jump down here, follow that path, use that one, get up here on this route, follow the route, shoot that thing, jump up here, and do there. If you're here, that's north of some Suna camp. You defeat the Withering. Once you have done that,
We should make the most of these supplies.
you go to the south. There's the rock that gets lifted up again, and you get another Culus. If you're around this area, you see that tower here? You go there, then you aim some path to here. Here's a wither. You go up to that tower, and on the top of this tower, there's a Culus. you port here, ideally. Go to the southwest. Then you will have to activate this thing. You need a song for that. You get it from the quest with the little shits. You shoot that thing against here. That activates. This path opens. And you will be able to get the Grana. If you do this with her,
So this
then
is
you
the
will
thrill of
unlock
adventure.
this Grana. If you port up this mountain and go to the southwest, you will find a hollow tree, like one of these. If you go inside it, you will find another Kulus up there. If you teleport to this teleporter, go to the west, you will see at the waterfall the Kulus. If you port to this teleporter and go to the west, you will find a tower. If you go 2 of these grapple hooks further, you already see it on the map. And down here is a Kulus, right next to the dead tree. If you port to this statue of the 7 and go to the southeast, you will find these big trees. If you go down here, in the middle of the trees, you will find the Kulus and a withering zone inside the tree. If you port to this teleporter and go to the west, you will find one of these hollow trees. You do the song at, take the Grana and get inside. You will already see the Kulus.
Keep up.
If you break this, you get even a big chest to it.
Hup. Hup.
If you go from the statue of the 7 to the west, you will find an area that looks like this. If you go up on the only hill that there is right in the middle, there's a stone monument, and on the stone monument there's a Kulus. After you gotten the Kulus at this position, you hit these things. They are in all these 3 directions. After that, the barrier here opens and you can get the Granum. I mean Kulus. For this Kulus, you need to have this quest. You get that automatically if you follow the seed quest line. If you go down here, you are able to get rid of the water. You just have to follow these 2 grapple hooks and then you have it. Once you progress enough into that quest, you can go into the dead tree here and get the Kulus. If you port here, go to the west, jump down, there's a wither zone. if you finish that wither zone, this rock goes up and you can get the Granum. There's also the entrance for the next Granum. If you port to this teleporter, around here are entrances, at least 2, to enter the mountain. Inside the mountain are a few different puzzles.
I'll take the chance to try to
You have to go the entire way through the puzzles. Then you get to this big place here with a gigantic flowers. And the ground room is right in the middle here. If you port yourself to that teleporter, go to the southwest. You will find a big tree. And on that big tree is the Kulus. If you destroy this wither at this location, that rock goes up and you get the Kulus. If you port to this teleporter, walk to the east, you see this big tower. Go behind it and go on the mushroom after hitting it with electro to get on the roof. If you're on the roof, you can climb up to get the Kulus. If you get up this mountain here, you will see a shrine here, and if you get further to the southwest, you will find a wither zone. If you finish that wither zone, as always,
I'll keep this close.
a rock goes up and you find the Kulus you need. After you go up the entire mountain, here are some hilichurls you can fight and get a luxurious chest. If you climb up the roots or the tree, whatever that is, you find another Electroculus. Dendroculus. I will never get that right. If you're going up this mountain, there's this huge tree where you can climb up to. And on the top of the tree, there's the Kulus. If you go from this domain, this is the weapon domain, to the west, you'll see a big tree. I mean, here are everywhere trees, but you know what I mean. If you jump down, you will see the Dendroculus on the water level. If you go to this teleport, just climb up the fucking tree, man. What do you want me to say?
Old thought patterns start
It's
to
usually up
creep
here.
back in, and as soon as I start talking about it,
If you have missed that one, then I don't know, man. If you go to that teleporter, you follow the way. There's only one way you can go, basically. Just a little bit. Then you find this village-like place. You come from here. And then you can't miss it. If you would go the directed way, they force you to go that way. Here's a challenge. And the Kulus. If you go through that cave from here, you walk through there the entire way. You follow Sealy to this point. It opens the path here. You just have to follow the way. And inside that hut, there's the Kulus. that hut. Follow the water. On top of the waterfall is the Kulus. You port here to the Statue of the Seven. Go to this bridge I'm on. And jump down. There you see a smoking teapot. That's for a quest. Go further down. Follow the way in. Here are a few slimes. You kill them. Or ignore them, as you wish. And walk to the left. There's the Kulus. If you're up here, that's near the waterfall. You go in the path. You have to activate that thing by hitting these 4 pillars. That one back there. One is down there. And one is there. You have to go around there. Then you jump down once the water level is lowered. Kill the 3 enemies here. And follow the path. You follow the entire path like this. You see a wall, here 2 enemies, and the Kulus is right here. You port here. You go down this way, but there's a deeper way. Like you can jump down there, there's a waterfall. On the top side of the waterfall there's a path you can follow. Here is some item you will need to get for quest. You follow it. Then you come into this big room here. You use these 2. You fly over here and you get the Kulus. Once you're done with the quest that is here, you can head to this statue at the 7. Have here some sand dudes talking to you. Then you get an item from one of the midgets. You use it here to fix that statue. You activate that statue. Then this path opens and you can get the Grana. Once you have done that wither,
Let's move out.
you go down here. Follow the path. Underneath that rock is the Kulus. Port up here. Jump down to this road. If you're in the middle of the road, just follow it and you find the Granum. You port up here. Follow the trail into that Fatui camp down here. Up until this point and then fly to that rock there. In that mini cave there is the Kulus. If you teleport to this teleporter, go up this way, up here, you will find a withering zone. After beating the withering zone, you can use that electrified shroom to get a Kulus up here. If you port to this teleport and go to the northeast, you will find a withering. If you finish that withering, you have to electro that mushroom and jump on top of it. If you go to this teleporter,
Fireworks are for now, but friends are
so down here, you already see the Dendroculus. You need to shoot with an electric character on the plant to activate the higher jump to get it. If you port to this teleporter and go to the northwest, you'll find a mountain you can pull yourself up to. If you then put Electro on that thing, on the mushroom, and go with an adult character and jump on it, you get the Kulus you want. After you fulfill the quest, you're here, next to the Statue of the Sevens. You just walk around here, to the backside. And get the Dendroculus. If you're here at that village, we'll go up here. Teleport up. To here. Get to the tree. Jump down. To get the Kulus. If you port to Vanarana, there's this way to the south. You go it up. Then there is some thing where you can T2. And you get the Kulus. If you unlock this teleport, you walk out. You already see the notification that there is the Dendroculus in near. You just have to jump up like that, and you have it. After you finished the Rana quest, if you port here, go to the north, you will find a Rocky Boy, and under the Rocky Boy is once again a Kulus. If you port to the Statue of the Seven and go to the north, you will find this tree here on the map. If you go on top of it, you get a Kulus. Have fun climbing. If you port to Vanarana, make sure you are on the Dream Zone. If you go to this direction to the west and follow the path, then go to the right side here, you will find some Aranara and a hut. If you go inside that, you will see the Kulus. If you port to this Statue of the Seven, you can already see the Kulus down there. Just fly over and drop down. If you port to that Statue of the Seven, you drop down, then you just go further the way, then you already see the next Kulus. If you port here, go into that cave, you can already see down there the Kulus. You have to follow that path down there and open this door to reduce the water level to get that Kulus. But that's not all. If you get back up and follow this path, you will get to another Kulus. you can't miss this one. It's right at the entrance here. If you go to this teleport, move yourself the way to the south. You will find up there a grapple hook. You can follow these up. To get to this Kulus. But that's not all. If you follow a bit further, this way, you will find another one up here. And if you go more to the north, you will find this puzzle. If you beat this one, you get another Kulus. And this is the Grunner. You shoot these three at this position, and you open that one. You have to go here. You see these plants? You pull them all out. After you kill the Whopper flowers, you're gonna get what you want. The Dendroculus. If you go to this teleport and activate this flower, you can follow this trail.
You are not
Climb up this tree and get the colors you need. You port yourself here to the Dark Valley, walk the entire way back, down here, to the south. Right on the roof, there's the colors. Climb up. Easy.
Breathtaking.
Okay, basically, you get here to this teleporter, go to the west. Once you're at this cliff, you can literally jump down inside this dead tree that closes. Basically, you port here, walk over, or climb over, destroy the wither.
So this is the thrill of adventure.
Then you get up here, and it's right under there. You port here to the Statue of the Seven, go to the Wave Rider waypoint, summon the Wave Rider, and then ship into the middle of this place here. You go there, fly down, activate that flower with a song, you get the Kulus. If you port to this teleporter, move your way up with the grapple hooks and follow the way to the east, you'll find a tree with a Kulus inside. If you go to the southeast of Himara village, you'll find a wither zone. If you clear it, you'll see a rocky go up and you get the Kulus. If you go on the mountain in the southeast of Bimara village, you will find a hut, and inside that hut is a Kulus. If you port to this teleporter and go to the east, you will find a Kulus. But be careful! If you jump, you don't get it, because you just jumped down like a moron. If you port to this teleporter and go to the southwest, you will find one of these buildings.
It's all part of the learning process.
Next to the building is a tree with a Kulus inside. If you port to this statue of the 7, glide over to the hand, you will find under the arm a Kulus.
Allow me!
If you go to this teleporter and go to the southwest, you will find a camp. If you electro on that thing, you get the height to get the Kulus. If you go from the statue of the 7 to the northeast, that's where one of these Aranara are. You can push or pull yourself over to here and get a Kulus. But I mean, you should not miss it because here's some event challenge. Still, have fun. If you get this Kulus that is right here and jump further over, you find a tree you can walk up to.
I'm feeling all
If you
right
walk it
today.
up,
I'll take the chance to try to get some more done than
you
you.
can grab yourself up a little bit more. Land on it. If you then climb up, jump down at the front of it, you can get another Kulus. If you go into that arm of the rune guard, you find a hill, a cave. Follow these. Do electro on that thing. And jump on it. And you get to Electroculus. Dendroculus. If you get to that statue of the 7 and fly over on this arm, ideally, you can find the Grana right in between. Kulus. You get a quest here at this position near that statue of the 7. If you follow that quest, you will get put to that village.
Cleo is a brave girl today. I found
You get a new song. If you use the song here and attack that thing, you can open or close that place. And if you open that place, you can walk in and get the Kulus you need. If you go up to this teleporter, then jump down to the south, you will find a cave entrance. If you follow it, you will come to a place with a few mushrooms. Let's call them mushrooms. To get up there, You need to climb on this route. Onto this mushroom. Then you can port up to get the Kulus. If you teleport to this teleporter and jump down to this position, you will find some grapple hooks to get up here.
Forest Patrol route
If you get up until this point, you can glide over on top of the building to get the Kulus. If you port to this waypoint, go to the west, you will find a cave entrance here. If you follow it, you will need my equipped item to open the cave. If you go further into the cave, you will find these three things. If you hit all three of them with Dendroculi, then you can get the Kulu. If you follow that cave a little bit further, you will find another Kulu right on top of a weird pillar that is not really connected to anything anymore. After you went through that cave, you will unlock at this position that hole where another Fulus is. If you go to the middle of this forest, you'll find that flying thing. If you electro it, you will unlock this mushroom here and the wind current. If you follow up the wind current, you will get another Kulus. If you are going for this quest line, at the end of the quest line, you will automatically unlock this Kulus. It's under a rock as always. If you're here, you have to do something here. I just put everything basically on the thing. Electro worked the best. With Electro I unlocked this one. You see these stars up there? You follow them? And you get that Electroculus. I mean Dendroculus. And you even get a nice arrow. Have fun. If you go to this Statue of the Seven and look up, you will see these gravel hooks. If you follow them to this side, you already see the Kulus there. Then you just fly over and you get it. If you go to this Statue of the Seven, then walk to the north, to the path, and follow it. Then go to the right, you will find another Kulus. If you go to this teleport, go to the southeast, and just jump down, you will find it rather quickly. And maybe not get it because you're just falling through it because flying is cancer in this game. If you port to this teleporter, go to the west, you will find this flower. If you shoot it, you can get up here and glide over to this side to get the Kulus. if you port to this domain and follow the path up, you will find the Hillichurl camp. If you go on these big mushrooms, you can port yourself up to this puzzle. If you hit all 3 of them in the order, then you open the bubble and can get the Kulus. After you have taken this Dendroculus, follow the way here. Go to the left. And you get another Kulus. If you go on this mountain, it's a long way up there. You will find this flower. If you dendro it, then you can get up here and get the Kulus. You have to go up this mountain to the very top. You can port with grapple hooks to get the last Kulus.